Hello Los Santos, I am Nick Hamilton with the Daily Wire and these are your weekly updates. To start off this update, I'd like to announce a few quick internal changes. Update number 1, the Daily Wire is starting a tabloid segment for our news program. New interns' responsibilities when joining the company will be to supply news for this as yet unnamed tabloid segment as an introduction to journalism. Update number 2, for this new tabloid segment, the Daily Wire is looking for a name. All Daily Wire subscribers in our Discord will see a new channel for name suggestions. The staff will pick a favourite each and vote on a name. The person who wins this contest will not only go down in Daily Wire history, but for the submission will earn $10,000 for rights to the name. Update number 3. The Daily Wire is now looking for advertisers. If you would like to see your business name up on the big screen, please get in contact with me to discuss terms and what you'd like to see on the wire to represent your business. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to your updates. With the departure of Lottery Co.'s CEO John Wick, it hasn't taken long for a group of budding entrepreneurs to fill the gambling hole left in the city with the opening of SA Lotto. Offering both Powerball and Bullseye draws, SA Lotto introduced themselves to the city with a $1 million jackpot Powerball draw. With no First Division winners, the Powerball jackpot has increased to $1.5 million and then again to $1.75 million. Keep an eye out on your feed for the next Powerball draw and you could be their first jackpot winner. EMS has been seen sporting some summer spirit with their new bike team riding about the city. Pictured is Brick Geeks and Thomas Hurdle. Although the city has been getting some much needed rain as of late, the Daily Wire hopes these boys can get some sun so they can be seen in person out and about. The Sandy Shores drag strip saw some action this weekend with an elimination knockout bracket drag event. 22 drivers took to the quarter mile with the hopes of winning the $50,000 prize for first place. Michael Shane driving a McLaren Senna and Russell Coit driving a heavily modified Toyota Supra squared off for the top spot. Russell Coit took first place when Michael Shane unfortunately blew his time out by 0.112 of a second. When asked what Russell Coit was doing with the $50,000, he announced it was being donated to a charity for the homeless. A new group has been seen terrorizing the streets of Los Santos. Calling themselves the Sinaloa Cartel, they've been seen attacking prominent police figure JJ West in the street, running from police interactions.
This is out of
There's not so
hand.
much coke in my house, don't get me arrested.
Get out of the shop.
Why are you pointing about me, man?
That's how you look, boys. You'll never be scared of the police.
Gap.
Fuck the police!
You should have just let me drive away, man.
You're a dickhead.
Why didn't you just let me
You're a
drive away?
dickhead.
What? Why? I was on my bike the whole time.
Now you got assault and all this shit, man.
And shooting at police. Self-proclaimed drug dealers and murderers, they stopped one of our cameramen on the street and had this to say.
This is me cousin Chad, bro.
I'm a good bloke, mate.
I don't know these boys.
Yeah, you do, Rodney.
That's fucking Rodney, cuss. Yeah, you heard? Charlie 101, dead man, cuss.
Charlie,
Dead
the
man.
whole fucking police force is fucking corrupt, alright? They're fucking bullshit, dog. They're a bunch of fucking dogs, alright? This fucking grey coat detective, or whatever his fucking name is, gonna cop a left, rock, and right. You know what I'm saying, boys?
Remember, much snitches get stitches, mate. The cops
Yeah,
are the ones
fucking.
doing sex
If you
trafficking.
see the boys in the black street, boys, don't fuck with us, because we're fucking
Yeah.
scary cunts. We're fucking murderers, dog. Huh? We're drug dealing, murdering pricks, man. Huh?
Mate, you seen him
Stuffed
kicking
up,
my
boys.
We're
car,
always
mate.
strapped up, dog. Always, dog. 100%, dog. This shit's illegal, dog.
Always, brah.
It's
Always.
I would
fucking-
like him
It's
charged for
fucking
that, mate.
illegal, look.
Destruction to
I don't even need to
property,
put a
mate.
mask
Well,
on,
not
cunt,
even
'cause you're
personal,
fucking
it's
scared
my
of me,
work
huh?
stuff.
See, fucking
My
pussies
boss is
look
gonna
here,
go
dog.
off at me, man,
I'll
when
fucking
he
kill
sees
you
me
and your whole
take the
family,
roof.
dog.
It's our gang side, boys.
Didn't send a roof,
Gang
mate.
signs, cuz gang signs. Ready? 3, 2, gang sign.
Thanks,
3, 2, 1,
dog.
gang sign.
Thanks.
The Daily Wire recommends that if you see these gentlemen in the street, you get yourself to a safe distance and call the police department immediately. A group of car-driving daredevils have released a now viral video showcasing their antics on YouTube. Seemingly proud of themselves, the group calling themselves the Mexican Hoon Cartel actually sent this footage to the Daily Wire to show off. From the city streets in the middle of the day to drifting towards oncoming traffic on our country roads, they seemingly have no concern for the welfare of others behind the wheel. The Daily Wire has reached out for comment and hope to have some form of explanation for you next week. You can find a link to their video in the description below. A late night car meet at Legion Square has turned deadly. One of the Daily Wire's cameramen was on the scene to see the turnout in the middle of the city. Many drivers arrived to show off their cars, and as the event started to wind down, it devolved to burnouts in the street. A man tried to protect our Daily Wire cameraman standing on the footpath from being run over by firing a warning shot at the precariously close vehicle. The driver responded by getting out of his vehicle and gunning down the Good Samaritan. At the sound of sirens, all participants fled the scene as police and EMS began to arrive, fearing they would be charged with the murder of the poor man gunned down. EMS managed to treat the man, and although he was in a critical condition, we've been told he is now stable. A standoff took place at the ammunition next to Fisher's Automotive this week. General Duty, SRT and CID were on the scene to deal with the siege. The perpetrator opened fire with an automatic weapon and multiple civilians and police were hit. The Daily Wire's own van was riddled with bullets and our very own Nick Tequila was clipped himself. He is doing well in recovery. The shooter was eventually downed but is believed to be healing up at the hospital and will be fined to face charges down the road. Los Santos Union Depository faced another attempted robbery this week. On fleeing to Grove Street for a final standoff, the robbers shot and killed one officer. One robber was killed and another was taken into custody. Police did not comment on the total number of perpetrators or if any additional robbers managed to get away with the haul, but they wanted to assure the residents of Grove Street that the threat is gone and they can sleep soundly again. As a friendly PSA to those that may not know, popular body cam wholesaler Plays TV is going out of business. In a statement to the public, they say that as of the 15th of December, support for their website and desktop application will end. If you have any clips or footage you wish to save locally, make sure you take care of it before they are lost to the ether of the internet. That's all for this weekly update from the Daily Wire. Remember to join our Discord to stay up to date, easily submit your own stories, and enter the tabloid naming contest. The Daily Wire is always on the lookout for eager interns looking to make a name for themselves in the city. We have only 2 requirements: 1 story per week submitted and staying on the right side of the law. Outside of that, the rest of your time is your own. If you wish to join our staff, you can reach us via Discord or the Daily Wire app. Until next time, I am Nick Hamilton, and remember, when it comes down the wire, you'll hear it here first.